Hey guys, so Funko has just officially revealed all the new tie-dye merch, so yeah, let's take a look. The statues and the fanverse stuff should be coming soon, and I will be making a video on that when it comes out, so stay tuned. Let's get into the plushies first. So first off, we got Tie Dye Freddy, and I'm gonna be honest, he just isn't doing it for me. Like, the head shape looks kind of terrible. I feel like he could look better in person, though, because, or at least some of them might look better in person, because I remember the chocolate Bonnie plush had a similar thing where his head was, like, really weirdly shaped in the product image, but then the actual plushie looked fine, so I'm not sure. But just, like, overall, I think I'm just not too big a fan of the color choices for this plush, but, he does kind of show some resemblance to Withered Freddy, at least in, like, his head shape and stuff, so I think that's pretty cool. Next up, we got Tie Dye Bonnie, who is literally just the original Bonnie, but better. Like, the colors are more accurate, like, I love, like, that looks like Bonnie's fur, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. This is a genuinely really good looking plush. I am excited to get this. And then we got Tie Dye Chica Plush, which, man, this product image just does not do it justice. Especially after, like, seeing the one at Funko Fair. I would say this plushie looks bad, but it does look better in person. At least some of them do, because I saw at Funko Fair the eyes are much bigger in person. Although the one at Funko Fair was a prototype, so this could be the final product, and it probably is, which disappoints me that the eyes are smaller, because I really like how the original one looked. But now we got Tie Dye Foxy, who just... what happened to, like, the shape of his eye patch and his torso and, like, the size of it? His eyes are too small, his eye patch is too small, I don't know. The tufts of hair go, like, they stick down, which is really weird, like the ones on the side of his head. His torso, like, coloring is very weirdly done, how it's just, like, kind of striped down the middle. Then his hook is just kind of on his hand. Like, he doesn't have a bottom part for the hook, it's just on his hand, which is extremely weird. Then we got Funtime Foxy. I don't need to say anything. This just looks bad. Like, this is terrible. It's goofy. It's definitely goofy, but, like, that is a bad plush. That is not good. But, you know, I can at least appreciate how they made new molds for all these guys, but, man, the only one that's better than the original is Bonnie. Maybe Chica. Actually, no, Chica and Bonnie are better than the original molds, but man, Funtime Foxy is just especially not doing it. And then we got 10-inch versions of Freddy and Foxy, which are exclusive to Hot Topic. So, these are not going to be the size of the normal jumbo plushies. These are going to be around the size of the jumbo Helpy plush. So, that's pretty cool that we're getting that size back. And now, the last plushie we got revealed today. Are you ready for this? Tie Dye Springtrap. What happened? Like, what happened? Look at him. Look at him. He's not even like Piss Trap. He's just like a bootleg colored Springtrap. Like, Springtrap, like, this just doesn't look good on him. This looks bad. The colors ruin it. Like, okay, I'm not gonna say that the head shape is good, because it's not. But, like, if this plushie had good colors, it might have been passable. But the colors just completely ruined this for me. I will note, though, they did get his eyes right, which is, this is probably, like, the first Springtrap merch ever to get his eyes right. So, good job, Funko. You got one part right, I guess. Yeah, I guess the withering's pretty good, too. I like the wires they're bringing back from Wave 2. I don't know. It's not the best plush, but it's also not the worst. I don't know. He's just very strange looking. He doesn't look right. He just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know, he's just very strange. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think of this monstrosity. He's also exclusive to Walmart, by the way. Also, I made this concept for what a better Springtrap plushie would look like, I guess. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments. I just kind of made this for fun and to prove a point in an argument, maybe. But, you know, here he is. He looks pretty epic. Let me know what you guys think. Just kind of thought I'd throw that in there because I want to get some use out of it. Now let's move on to the action figures. So it is important to note that Tie Dye Springtrap is noticeably absent from here, which is why I think that they're definitely not done with reveals. So, like I said, I will make a follow-up video if they reveal the rest of the stuff, but for now, let's just talk about the main four. So, first up we got Tie Dye Freddy, who he looks a little better than he did in the prototype, or I don't even think it was a prototype at the thing that Funko did, the leak. But honestly, I think the product image looks slightly better than he does in person, but I mean, it's still just not the best. It really just isn't. Like, it's just the lack of paint. Like, I don't understand why they keep doing figures that have barely any paint. It's so boring and lame, and it's also lazy. I don't know. I do think the effect looks cool on him. I'm definitely curious to see, like, how all the different ones look, because every single one of these figures is going to look different. Keep that in mind. But, yeah, I don't know. I think that this is just a pretty cool idea with some shoddy execution. Then we got Tie Dye Chica, who, this figure just looks hilarious. I mean, it looks terrible, but it looks funny, at least. I mean, you can give it that if it looks funny, and this looks pretty funny. It looks like a Cheeto. I love the cupcake. I don't know. I'm not too big a fan of this, but at the same time, I'm not going to go out of my way to complain about it. Now we got Tie Dye Bonnie. What the hell happened to his ears? Like, what happened? What's going on in that render? How did that make it through? It doesn't look like this in person. We've seen it. Like, what happened to his ears? What? That is just so bizarre to me. Like, what the heck happened to his ears? I'm just... It's just so weird. I don't get it. Like, I don't know. The rest of him, you know, same as what we saw earlier. It's fine. I mean, same thing as Freddy, I guess. Same opinion. But the ears. Oh, no, the ears. Also, where's his guitar? I don't know. I get that they can't really use the original guitar mold anymore, but if they're still producing the original Bonnie figure with his original guitar, then I don't know why they can't just, like, throw in the guitar here, or just modify the mold a bit. I don't know. I feel like he should have a guitar, but whatever. Now we got Tie Dye Foxy, who looks completely different than he did at the event, which is kind of weird. The leak showed him as more of like a gray and orange mixture. Here he's red, white, and blue. So I think that's pretty weird. Maybe this will be fixed in the final figure, but I feel like he's definitely going to be more of a gray and orange color going off of us seeing him in person or in the last leak. So now let's talk about Funko Pops. You know, we love Funko Pops. So, yeah, here we got the Tie Dye Freddy Funko Pop, which looks pretty much just like the original. Nothing too special about it. Same effect as the action figure. I think it looks pretty good. Honestly, this looks more accurate to how the action figures looked in person than how the action figure's actual product image looks like. So I'm going to assume that this is pretty accurate to how he's going to look in person. And honestly, he doesn't look too bad. What I do think is kind of weird, though, is that the Pocket Pop version of him has a completely different mold. So I'm wondering which mold is going to be on which, and which one was a mistake. I'm hoping that the one on the Pocket Pop, or they're both just going to be different, which would be extremely weird. But I don't know, I think the mold on the Pocket Pop, it's a new mold on the Pocket Pop, and I think it looks really good. Like, that is a very, very good Freddy mold. And I would be kind of disappointed if the big one didn't look like that, because it looks really good. Then we got Tie Dye Bonnie, who, honestly, I kind of like it. I don't know why. I don't know why I like this pop, but I just kind of like it. I don't know. This is also good, because the original Bonnie pop is very expensive nowadays. So now people get a chance to get something like it, so that's pretty cool. Then they also got Tie Dye Chica, who looks like she's made out of matter from the back rooms, which is kind of weird. But, you know, she's alright. I mean, I don't know, the eyes seem too small to me. Especially because the original Chica Pop had, like, the little, black rings around the eyes, and that looked really good. This doesn't have that, and I don't like it. Then we got Tie Dye Foxy, who is probably going to be the same color as the one that we saw in person at the leak. So, don't expect him to be actually red, white, and blue. But besides that, I mean, he's just the Foxy Pop. He's one of the best Pop figures, so he looks rare. He looks good. So yeah, that's basically all the leaks for today. Really short video here, but I just thought I'd show off the product images for these guys real quick, because I do think it's interesting that we actually get to see them in full. And, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this wave. I know the response is going to be pretty negative. The most interesting thing here is definitely that Springtrap plush. But, yeah, overall, I'd rate this wave, the tie-dye set at least, a solid